GST Section 16 pertains to the eligibility and conditions for taking input tax credit, ITC, under the Goods and Services Tax, GST, regime in India. Input tax credit is a mechanism that allows businesses to claim a credit for the GST they have paid on their purchases, and they can offset this credit against the GST they need to remit to the government on their sales. This helps in avoiding double taxation and ensures that the tax is levied only on the value addition at each stage of the supply chain. Here are some key points from Section 16 of the Central Goods and Services Tax Act, 2017. Eligibility for ITC, Section 16, 1, lays down the conditions for eligibility to claim ITC. To claim ITC, a registered person should satisfy the following conditions. Possession of a valid tax invoice or debit note. Receipt of goods or services. Goods or services are used or intended to be used for making taxable supplies. Time limit for availing ITC. Under Section 16, 4, a registered person can claim ITC for a given tax period until the due date for filing the GST return for the month of September of the following financial year or the actual filing of annual return, whichever is earlier. This means that ITC for a financial year can generally be claimed until the filing of the annual return or September of the next financial year, whichever is earlier. Special cases for ITC, Section 16, 3, outlines specific situations where ITC can be claimed even if the conditions mentioned in Section 16, 1, are not met. For example, if a supplier defaults in paying the tax to the government or if the recipient makes the payment to the supplier within 180 days, the recipient can claim ITC. Blocked credits. Section 17 of the CGST Act lists certain situations where ITC cannot be claimed, such as for motor vehicles, except for specific cases, goods or services used for personal purposes, and more. Transitional provisions. Section 18 deals with transitional provisions for ITC, particularly during the transition from the pre-GST regime to the GST regime. ITC matching. Section 16, 2, emphasizes the importance of matching the details of the outward supply and inward supply furnished by the supplier and recipient in their respective GST returns. This is crucial for the recipient to claim ITC.